Sylvia and Derrick's story began 16 years ago when they met in high school. At that time, no one, including themselves, would have imagined that they would ever be together. One was a hard-working, basketball-obsessed student, while the other was a cheeky, fun-loving, rebellious teenager.
Their romance story pales in comparison to anything that I could write or anyone else could really write. And they're about to write a whole other story for themselves. And I'm not talking about a bawdy romance novel, heaving bosoms, none of that stuff. I'm talking about like a really well-written, beautiful love story.
Love isn't happily ever after, but love is the experience of writing the story together. It's not one moment, not even this moment. It's every moment. But mostly a million little ones that come in between the big moments. Falling asleep next to one another, riding around town in your bikes together, grocery shopping, or getting a big hug when you get home from work. These everyday moments fuse together into one big experience. And even though that experience is so incredible, words fail us when we try to explain it. That's just the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not described.
You went from being just a friend to me 16 years ago to being everything to me now. It wasn't about the good times that we had, but it was about the challenging times. When we would see the worst side of one another, but yet commit to staying the course to work things out and lift each other back up. Even though I'm a terrible navigator, I promise to always be the companion that you go explore the world with. I promise to work every day to be a better version of myself and to always love you for being just the way you are.
Okay. Derrick, can I have a beer? Derrick, he's one of the best people I have ever known. And I honestly meant that. And at that time, I was thinking, great, who are some girls you can introduce to Derrick? Actually, I remember one of the first things first conversation that Derrick and I ever had together was he said we were at some charity event together and I had to write down all the names of the people that was there. And he said, excuse me, you spelled my name wrong. It's D-E-R-R-I-C-K, not D-E-R-E-K.
So it is really absolutely the most hilarious girl I've ever met. She's very, very funny, and I think that's very important to me. I know I'm very easy in falling into my comfort zone, but Sil, on the other hand, likes to explore new things, and at the same time, that pushes me to go out of my comfort zone and experiencing more and becoming a better version of myself.
You once described us as two planks of wood leaning against each other, and it only works when there are two pieces supporting one another. So I want to tell you that I will support you in all your endeavors, be it your good ideas, your bad ideas, or even just rooting for you in fantasy basketball. I love you, Derrick, and I always will.
Cheers, guys!
If I had to describe him, he's somebody that's, I'd say, magnetic. sounds pretty cheesy, but I mean, if you know him and you spend some time with him, I mean, you understand why. I mean, the guy just likes to make a fool of himself. He's really good at it. But that's also something that I've learned a lot from him about. He's somebody that's willing to embarrass himself as long as it makes other people happy.
Winnie the Pooh by A. Milne. If you live to be 100, I want to live to be 100 minus 1, so I never have to live without you. If ever there is tomorrow when we're not together, there is something you must always remember. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you think. But the most important thing is, even if we're apart, I'll always be with you.
May you have love, and may you find it loving one another. Derrick, you may kiss your bride. It is our one universal truth that no matter who we are, where we've come from, what we believe, we know this one thing: love is what we are doing right.